In the deep silence and stillness of our inner sanctum, we encounter the very seeds of wisdom. It is a universal practice for us, seekers of truth, to find solace and insight through meditation. This sacred path leads us into the depths of darkness, the abyss within ourselves. As we gently close our eyes, we shield ourselves from the discordant chaos of the world, surrendering to the mysteries concealed beyond the realm of sight. You see, meditation in its purest form is the mastery of body and mind. It is the deliberate act of turning inward, a purposeful journey of self-discovery, and a conscious exploration of our inner world. In the heart of this deep stillness, we experience a unique form of surrender, a yielding to the unknown, an openness to the deeper currents of consciousness that flow beneath the surface of our ordinary awareness. In this sacred surrender, we release our grip on the ego, becoming open vessels for the wisdom emanating from the wellspring of our own existence. Here we confront our deepest fears, doubts, and shadows, allowing them to dissolve in the presence of our inner radiance. Closing our eyes gently, we begin to withdraw our attention from the external world. Our physical senses, usually alert and responsive to the world's stimuli, gradually start to shut down. We become aware of the sensation of our body against the surface beneath us, grounding us in the present moment. Breathing deeply and consciously, we shift our focus inward. The rhythmic inhales and exhales guide us further away from the external distractions, allowing us to attune to our body's natural rhythm. With each breath, we release tension, starting from the crown of our head and moving down to our toes. Muscles relax, and sensations of tightness or discomfort begin to dissipate. The constant hum of thoughts that usually occupies our mind starts to subside. It's as though we're gently quieting the noise of a bustling city until all that remains is the serenity of the countryside. Our breath becomes the focal point, a steady anchor in the sea of our thoughts. In this stillness, we gradually become attuned to the subtle sensations within our body, such as the rise and fall of our chest, the beating of our heart, or the gentle flow of energy throughout. With each passing moment, we sink deeper into this inner sanctuary, leaving behind the chaos of the external world, the distractions of daily life, the allure of technology, and the demands of society lose their grip on our consciousness. As we continue to breathe and center our awareness within, the body and mind enter a harmonious state of attunement. It's as if they're engaged in a delicate dance, synchronizing their movements to the rhythm of our breath and the tranquility of the present moment. We may notice subtle shifts in our perception, a heightened awareness of our body's sensations, a deepening sense of peace, or even moments of insight. As we gradually conclude our meditation, we bring this attuned awareness back into the external world, carrying with us the serenity and insights gained from our inner journey. Just as meditation helps us find clarity and peace within ourselves by quieting the chaos of our thoughts, it's like discovering a guiding light amidst the darkness of our busy minds. The external world, with its countless distractions and illusory veils, gracefully recedes into the background, unveiling the radiant source residing deep within our being. Darkness is often associated with nothingness or emptiness, while light symbolizes illumination and everythingness. However, the real insight lies in recognizing that both aspects are integral parts of the same whole. In meditation, we come to understand that the void or darkness we encounter within ourselves is not truly empty or devoid of meaning. The darkness represents the vast expanse of our untapped potential and unexplored depths. Conversely, light in this context represents the illumination of insight and understanding. It is the realization that within the apparent void, there is a wellspring of wisdom waiting to be discovered. Light is not just an absence of darkness. It is the revelation of hidden truths and the clarity that arises from deep introspection. Here we find a deeper truth, that darkness and light are not opposites, but complementary aspects of our human experience. We can readily observe this duality in everyday life. Consider the coexistence of silence and sound, stillness and movement, pleasure and pain, beginnings and endings, giving and receiving, and even the interplay of light and darkness. In order for the light to shine so brightly, the darkness must be present. It is not to be feared, just as the biblical decree, "Let there be light," marked the transition from formless chaos to ordered existence. So too does our encounter with darkness precede the blossoming of inner illumination. Throughout the scriptures, light represents divine guidance, truth, and righteousness, while darkness serves as a metaphor for ignorance, sin, and spiritual blindness. There's a reason it's called shadow work, for in this process of integrating all aspects of ourselves, we recognize that darkness and light together cast the shadow, a complex and often overlooked reflection of our inner landscape. Throughout cultures and civilizations, light has held a sacred sway. In Egypt, the sun god Ra embodied the divine light, casting illumination upon both the physical world and the realms of the afterlife. In Zoroastrianism, light and darkness symbolize the timeless struggle between good and evil, incarnated by Ahura Mazda, light, and Angra Mainyu, darkness. In mystical traditions, light represents enlightenment, the awakening of consciousness and the revelation of inner truths. Within the Kabbalah, Ein Sof, the infinite divine light, lies at the heart of comprehending the divine essence. The spiritual journey often involves transcending the shadows of the material world to reach this radiant source. The metaphorical journey into the realms of the occult and hidden knowledge is also illuminated by the interplay of light and darkness. Here again, light becomes the source of enlightenment, illumination, and spiritual awakening. Darkness becomes the shroud of mysteries, the uncharted realm of the human psyche, and hidden dimensions beyond the ordinary. Alchemy as well, the quest for the philosopher's stone, whispered to transmute base metals into gold and grant immortality, mirrors a journey from ignorance to enlightenment. In Eastern philosophy, particularly in the teachings of Taoism, the dance between yin and yang emerges. In contemporary times, the echoes of ancient wisdom resound in the occult and mysticism's resurgence, exemplified by the New Age movement. Practices like meditation, crystal healing, and astrology draw strength from the symbolism of light and darkness, acting as guides towards personal growth and spiritual awakening, a reflection of both ancient and biblical themes. The interplay of light and darkness continues to unveil deeper mysteries, connecting us to the divine, our own souls, and the enduring journey of the human spirit. And so, as we voyage into the depths of our own being, let us remember that darkness is not to be feared. Rather, it is an integral part of our human experience, an essential canvas upon which the radiant light of our inner wisdom paints its masterpiece. Understand that darkness is not the adversary, but the fertile ground in which your inner light takes form. Be the sage who accepts life's pains and pleasures with unwavering equanimity, bearing losses and gains with indifference and rising above the allure of honor and disgrace. Be the beacon of compassion in a world often shrouded in indifference. It is in mastering these profound balances that you pave the way It is in mastering these profound balances that you pave the way for your own evolution, transcending the dualities that define your existence. Illuminate the path to your own enlightenment, and in doing so, elevate the human spirit to its highest potential. Human fluence out.